Well, shoot, it's Finance Friday again, and not a whole lot has changed. I still have not purchased a new vehicle. I'm still very, very on the fence about that. And I know it needs to be done, but I'm really trying to hold off until tax refund season where I actually have a big wad of cash to put down on a car. I am going to look this weekend, though. I'm going to look, get my feet wet, because again, we just hit 200,000 miles on this, and it's very, very unpredictable. So at this point, I am still debt-free, except I realize that all this time that I've said that I'm debt-free, I'm technically not debt-free because I actually am still paying off this phone, but it's as part of my, monthly bill cycle. So I don't think about it. It's like an extra $20 on my monthly phone bill. But I thought, you know what? Next paycheck, I'm going to go ahead and just take care of the rest of that balance, and that will bring my phone bill back down, and then I will really, truly actually be out of debt. It's funny because there's things like that that just kind of slip your mind. Like you don't realize, well, technically I'm carrying a balance here or I'm carrying a balance here. So the only major things that I have left is I just paid out partial tuition, the rest of the co-op tuition for my son. And then pretty much this is the season where I don't have a lot going on up until November, because then it's Christmas time and then I'm doing gifts and things like that. So then the saving kind of slows down. However, if I have no more emergencies, I'm going to be in a good spot for the next 3 pay periods. So I will hopefully get to put a lot away. I do want to replace my sofa. So I'm looking at probably about $1,200 for that. And I am really, it's one of those things that is because I have a sofa right now. It's completely thrashed. The cats destroyed it. Plus the toddler. It's the kind of fabric that you just can't wash. It's like the more you try to wash it, the worse it gets. It was a bad buy. So I don't need one, as in we have a place to sit in the living room right now. So it's like, I don't need to be buying that right now. I can put it off for 6 months until I have the cash to pay for it. But it's one of those things where it's like a daily, like it's such an uncomfortable couch. It was the worst. It was like something that you would have for like maybe your lobby in your dentist's office or something. It wasn't meant for high traffic. It's not super comfortable. But I guess the good thing about not having a super comfortable couch right now is that I don't have an excuse to sit on my butt, because as you guys know, I'm, I have a fitness goal as well that I'm working on. So maybe it's good that I'm not comfortable for a while, but it's like fall's coming and I want a big, soft, cozy couch. And it's just, you try to rationalize these purchases, and it's just, I'm not going to do it unless I have the cash in hand. And I've gotten that emergency fund back up to 1,000, because good Lord, I'm going to show you guys my bank statement. And for being a woman in her 40s with children, it's kind of alarming, but I think this is what a lot of people's bank statements look like. And whether you're better off or you're worse off, I mean, I think we're all kind of struggling a little bit, us millennials. So here it is. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so this actually hasn't updated yet because I did just send that last payment for the co-op, which was $300. So it's even less now. And that savings is not really a savings. It's more like just a buffer so I don't overdraft. But this is my main spending account. This is what I'm paying most of the bills with. This is what I'm spending, if I want to get coffee or any extras or things like that. And then next is my other account, which is a savings and a checking. This is my emergency fund savings. So that $500, that is where I'm at with my emergency fund right now. And the checking is basically anything, if I go over or I have an unplanned expense, I'm going to pull from there. And so this is for the next 2 weeks when I will be living off of. All right. So things are looking up as long as I don't have another car incident. And that's why I think it is really important that I actually go car shopping this weekend and potentially commit to something, because I don't want to be drawing that money out at the last minute and then once again having no emergency fund, because that emergency fund was $2,000 about 5 months ago. And so you can see how quickly that has dwindled down. And it wasn't all car repairs, but it was mostly car repairs. So I can't keep doing that. I'm just hoping it's going to hang in there. Just get me through the winter. I need a little more time, but I think it would be wise for me to actually go look and then potentially go to my credit union and see about maybe doing something like a $14,000 car loan, if that's possible, what kind of interest I'd be looking at, and just at least get that going, so that if I do get another, oh, surprise, this is going to be, $600, it's like, well, do I want to just drain my emergency fund for that, or maybe just put it towards the car or something. I don't know. But I wouldn't do that either. I'd probably just go in it with nothing down. I don't know. It's not a great position to be in, but it's a much better position that I've been in than the last couple of years. So, I'm not complaining. And I know that since I am paying pretty much all my bills through this check, the next check is going to largely be going towards savings. So, that's comforting. But I just keep picking up a couple extra shifts a month just to bring in, a couple hundred more bucks to put away. And thank goodness summer's over, because I spoil my kids in the summer. I can't help it. Yes, I can help it. That's an excuse, but it happens. It happens every summer. I have a really hard time saying no to things. And it's not that they're even asking. I just like to treat my kids, so it's not that they're asking. I want to do that in the summer. I don't know why. I need to start saving for just summer nonsense. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. So, leave your thoughts in the comment. Let me know how you guys are doing out there, and I will catch you guys in the next fitness update.
Oh, money! I promise I'll never leave you alone again!